While working the night shift as a security guard, Redditor _HERIN_'s father repeatedly captures the same video. Take a look. What is that in the right-hand corner? The Redditor thinks it's a female form. Some in the comments think this is legit. I agree that this one looks too real. It's so real that it's causing viewers to panic, me included. Spirits come out in top form on Halloween night, and YouTuber Magical Poltergeist is breaking out its best tricks. Just watch. It doesn't stop after she leaves the room.
Get everything ready and let's head out. Oh, baby! Oh,
And it sounds like something happens off screen too. Some are saying the poltergeist is likely a child spirit, since it seems to enjoy causing mischief. If that's the case, I'd give that spirit a treat before it causes any more tricks. Dalen Spratt spends his graveyard shift in cemeteries, speaking with the spirits that reside there. On this shift, they come closer than they ever have before.
oh! Did somebody just grab my shoulder?
Dalen feels something, but the spirits don't admit to it.
Y'all. Where am I? Y'all, I done threw the dang iPad. Tablet, yes. Wait a minute.
He tries to get to the bottom of the mystery.
Can you please tell me the name of the person that just grabbed my shoulder? This I just had to?
Although he never gets an answer as to who grabbed his shoulder, I'd never seen someone flinch so hard. I think Dalen is for sure getting in touch with the spirit. Ancient origins of a dark and intense indigenous card game is unearthed in this video by YouTube channel Unearthing the Supernatural. Spirits are members at the table, and the stakes can go so far as eternal light or darkness. Would you dare play?
That one did, huh? Alright, we can play cards.
Is that what you want to do, is play cards?
Alright, let's play cards.
The spirits signal that they want to play cards. They then respond to the ante.
I got tobacco. You light up one of the lights if tobacco is good enough to play it. Alright.
They end up with the same hand as the spirit.
Which is the same as yours. We both ended up with the same hand.
I'm not sure what would have happened if he'd lost, but this game, played against the paranormal, seems Dima Maslenikov and his team are wondering if they're being watched in this Japanese forest.
Отклонение еще на 30 градусов, получается 70. Я напоролся на...
Aokigahara Forest does have a grisly reputation. I wouldn't doubt that something demonic is ever present. With headphones on, one of the team hears knocking on their microphone.
Господи! Блять! Фу! Как Дима ходит с этими наушниками?
In the darkness, they capture a whispered EVP. Not sure what the meaning of this is, but if anyone knows Japanese, please share in the comments. They also spot something uncanny in the thick forest. Is this a ghost girl? Looks like it to me. And I guess that answers the question. Say it, this is probably just an insect, but it's a surprising one. A Redditor who has since deleted their account asks the Reddit community, any idea what this is buzzing by? And Redditors come out in droves to answer. The last Redditor also shared this still image. While I like the creativity, the image has convinced me it's a bug, but that was a crazy entrance nevertheless. Ring doorbell captures some crazy stuff. Here's yet another head scratcher. Redditor Visible Appointment 4 is wondering what they've captured on their Ring camera footage. While many in the comments offer up the usual suspects, a bug or dust, others have come up with much more creative theories. One Redditor also notes that the orb appears to pass behind the tree, which would discount the bug on the lens theory. While I'm not sure that Chupacabra or Man-Bear-Pig are any more likely, I do think this could potentially be paranormal. Who wouldn't want to speak to the spirits of one's beloved grandmother? YouTuber Eugene of Dark Mystic enters this abandoned home, where he immediately spots what appears to be a face in the window.
На лицо опять похоже.
But are we just imagining things? Upon entering, he starts an EMF session, and during it, hears some unexplained noises. Later, more subtle noises are coming from the adjacent room, but when he goes to look, he finds nothing. He assumes that it's his grandfather. Is he correct? I'm leaning that way too, because the face in the window still haunts me. YouTube team, Se Investiga Cazadores de Lendas, encounters a demon on their tour of this abandoned place after finding a pentagram. And an animal skull.
Tá fazendo barulho crânio?
Então, mano, eu tô achando.
They know something evil is present, so they shouldn't be too surprised when this happens.
Mano, o que é isso aqui, mano? Ai, meu Deus do céu!
Mano, ajuda lá, cara. Ele ficou pra trás, velho. O que aconteceu, cara?
Ô, louco!
Que isso, mano? Pariu, velho.
What did they see?
Entra, vai, não dá,
Mano,
mano!
entra, cara. Entra,
Vai,
cara.
velho, não tá dando, mano!
Vou dar a volta ali.
Ó, vai dar volta, vai, não tá dando pra entrar, mano!
This demon almost had them all to himself, although I think they knew this was coming. It doesn't look to me like they were prepared to meet the devil. I think it's time to get out of here, while they still thought they had. a coyote ghost on their hands when they saw this on their security footage at 1 in the morning. Take a look. If you watch the left-hand side of the screen, you can see a transparent pale creature move across the snow. The creature disappears momentarily before becoming a more solid figure that some believe is then walking on 2 legs. This is making some think it's a legendary shapeshifter. While I personally think this could possibly be a skinwalker, I also believe it could simply be the quirk of a low bitrate camera, as some in the comments suggest. Takes a scientist ghost hunting, and this is what happens.
Kind of just trying to invalidate the gear that people are trying to use to commune with you.
If the gear was invalid, they wouldn't be able to talk through it.
Their camera unexpectedly malfunctions. They later send Alex up to check out one of their paranormal devices, the flashlight.
Air coming here. Temperature's dropping, 69, 60. All right, temperature's back.
He concludes from his experiment that the light is sensitive to temperature, and when it cools, it turns on. When it's too hot, it turns off.
That's it, boys. Gentlemen?
Yep.
It's temperature! I have thermal camera data. It is the temperature. You can see the temperature climb to 71 as it's on. Then the temperature comes back down to 69. It's a cycle.
So flashlights may be questionable, but later, they're in the cellar, testing out the music box device, when Tyler feels something touch his head.
The idea is you're like, yeah, it's only 3 feet of range. It's like, right, the problem is it's like, okay, here's the thing.
And then this happens.
Is something in the room with us right now?
If you are, can you set off this music box?
What I conclude from this is that, while the technical aspects of some ghost gear may be easy enough to call into question their legitimacy, others are baffling, and that serves up thrills and chills on a creepy overnighter with YouTube team near Shadows, and before long, they face off with their scariest stalker yet. First, they head into the woods, where they already feel like they're being watched.
People in here? I think there's people in here. There's another. Let's see.
They continue, and they keep hearing things.
Hello? Do you see anything? Kind of follow the light. Just trail the light slowly, pan with me. I hear a lot of stuff. There's a lot.
They arrive at a clue, and it's a creepy one.
Here.
Oh, I thought it was a doll. No, it's not a doll.
Oh, like, look at it. Oh my god. There's like a ribbon or something I'm gonna grab it by.
Oh man.
Look at.
That's creepy.
I don't want to touch it.
But things only get creepier from here. As they're leaving the woods, they hear something that ensures they're not alone.
Hello? Did you hear that? Yeah. That was like a clown laugh. That was a clown laugh. Okay.
That was weird.
Did that sound like a clown laugh to you?
Did you hear that? Yeah. That was like a clown laugh.
I'm not sure it's a clown, but it's definitely someone trying to mess with them, and that's scary. The Murley House boasts over 250 years of documented paranormal activity. YouTube team CVS Paranormal Vicky is about to add to it. As they're sitting in the living room of the manor house, they see something, and then they hear something.
I swear I just did. I thought I saw something poking its head, like the reflection. What was that? Don't know. Oh yeah, it did.
A moment later, they hear it again.
I just heard a squeaky noise and I'm sure I just saw that. What is that?
Then their paranormal bear moves on its own.
Tell me if I'm seeing things.
What?
But... Whoa! Gee! I was pointing it, I saw it! I saw it out the corner of my eye. I was facing the camera was facing it, I got that!
You can see the bear shift ever so slightly, and a little later, it does it again.
Did I just see that again? I don't know if I was... Yeah, oh my... It's gonna fall in a minute, you're gonna fall in a minute. I'm talking to you as if I'm talking to the telly. Can you touch the bear?
Do children still roam around this manor house? It looks that way to me, but it seems like they just want to play. Kelsey Davies interacts with a doll that starts fires, and it isn't playing around.
Oh, it's laughing. I thought it was like crying.
No, that doll is like screaming.
I don't know how I feel about this one. I mean, it's like happy, but it just doesn't look right.
This isn't the haunted doll, but it is one of the many they come across in the antique mall. As they look around, they spot other creepy oddities, including this self-rocking chair.
Left. Wait. What the heck? That's creepy. Is it like mechanical? Oh. Okay.
They continue their tour, and that's when Kelsey gets scratched by something unseen.
Like, really clearly.
That was really weird. I was just walking and I felt like a scratch on my leg. I said, ow. And then I looked down, I have a scratch.
She does. She does. She just said it like 5 seconds ago. We weren't.
That's when they arrive at the real deal.
Anybody here who is attached to the doll, if they could come forward, you can make...
When they ask the spirit to show itself, an orb appears on camera.
Can you show yourself to the camera right here, please? Shut the up.
That's been happening the entire time.
Thank you.
Was Kelsey's earlier scratch the work of this possessed doll? Or does something else in this antique mall have a demonic attachment? Personally, I think any one of these objects of Salty Paranormal Group may have brought an attachment home with them. They own a cleaning business, and after cleaning out an abandoned house, they brought home a large jewelry box for their daughter. The daughter didn't like it in her room, and ever since moving it into their garage, strange things have been happening. This is one of them. After something randomly jumps ship off of her desk, she leaves the room, and then her seat moves. Is this just a coincidence? I don't think so. My theory is that they unknowingly brought a Dybbuk box home. And if so, or is it evil? YouTuber Luan Mendez and his team are investigating this abandoned place when they encounter a girl ghost, one that they're familiar with.
Pega! Ué! Ué! Ué! Cuidado! Sai da fora, ela tem gata aqui! Sai da fora! Fica aí, Elias!
Amidst all of this chaos, they ask the girl to show them a flower that Luan gifted her on a previous occasion.
Ai! Dói! Meu Deus! Sai pra lá! Eu vou pegar ela. Eu vou ter ela.
Did you see her? Although it's hard to tell if what he saw is there or not, a moment later, when he returns to the doorway, it has vanished.
Eu vou pegar ela.
Either way, I'm not sure there's anything to fear. The ghost girl made in its place are statues of remembrance, but they're creepy ones. YouTuber Chris L. Luna is touring the place, and she quickly begins to feel unsettled.
Porque todas estas representaciones que ustedes ven aquí, de los indios, taínos, todas estas figuras, no solamente nos hablan del dolor.
Chris L. feels like she's being followed.
Escucho ruidos aquí dentro, conmigo, como si alguien me siguiera.
A moment later, she hears a noise from above.
Pero si quiero, otra vez un ruido ahí. Algo está cayendo de arriba.
Is something here? She continues and arrives at one of the creepiest displays yet.
Detrás de esos arbustos, pero no voy a ir en este momento hacia allá. Vean, esto es impresionante.
She starts to feel like all the figures are watching her. Then she comes to the chapel, and this happens.
¡Ay! ¡Ay, qué fue eso! ¿Qué fue eso? Ay, Dios mío, no sé qué pasó, pero algo se movió ahí. Ay.
It's not clear what moved, and as she's looking around, it moves again.
Ay, no. Ay, no. Yo ya me voy de aquí. De verdad, no. Yo sabía que algo se estaba moviendo, no puedo con eso. Me voy a ir. No puedo estar aquí.
I'm with. The djinn is lurking. Did you see it? Then something appears to come out from the wall. Adam arrives, and more activity begins. At this point, things go haywire.
İstemsizce sessiz konuşuyorum, kusura bakmayın.
Later, he does a ritual in the mirror, and I wish he hadn't.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
When he turns around, the djinn is gone, but did he rid the place of it, or is it hiding? I don't know enough about this ritual to understand what he's brought upon himself, but this image is sure to give me haunted homestead and try to unravel the mystery. In one area of the home, Heather is feeling some sort of electrical current.
I feel like there's something that's causing me to feel like an electric sensation throughout my body. I know that sounds really weird, but I don't really see anything that could be causing that.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the house, Katrina is also getting a bad vibe.
I feel so uncomfortable. I feel like stuff is on my hair. That's me. I don't like it over here. It feels so uncomfortable.
Zach and Jay are on the staircase when they capture this unexplained sound.
Hello? Did you hear that?
No. Wait, what was it like? Ah!
Yeah. What the Dude.
Up there?
Did you hear it?
I think so, yeah.
When they enter the room to investigate, they capture a bit of heat on their infrared camera.
Oh, I can kind of see some heat. You see that?
Yeah.
They then knock, and something knocks back.
It's like a pretty big, deep bang. Did you hear that?
No.
I've just been...
The feeling of unease felt by the women and these sounds heard by the men are proof to me that this farm has a story to tell. YouTube team Afterlife Road Productions is just starting their investigation of Mouth Cemetery when they hear something moving nearby.
Something was just moving right back here. I've only been here for like 5 minutes, maybe. But it's giving me the creeps already.
Later, during a spirit box session, they're told by the spirits, "You found me."
Oh, it sounded like we got something. Like you found me.
I heard something.
Yeah, you heard.
As they continue with this session, they hear and see something.
I just heard something. I swear, I saw something. Like.
Did you see something over here?
Yeah, shadow.
I seen it earlier.
Wait, same spot between those two trees, kinda.
Yep.
I swear I saw like a tall shadow just move.
The shadow they saw is near where he heard something earlier.
That's the same spot I heard
Yes.
something walking to. That was standing behind that tree.
Oh, okay.
So I'm wondering if that ghost is stuck
That
in a
spot.
loop.
And then we got a voice at the same exact time I saw it.
Yeah.
Although they didn't capture the shadow man on camera, the fact that they both saw it in the same place is enough for me to believe there's a dark spirit walking amongst the gravestones. That the YouTube team, Outsider Paranormal SWPA, is reading scripture to rid this haunted place of its demons. And then this happens.
For the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life.
They are told to shut up. Apparently the demon doesn't care for scripture. Whatever is here seems to be capable of responding to them.
We just want to know why you're here.
And I just want your picture.
You can answer those couple things, we'll leave. Yes, answer.
They ask why the spirit is here and capture this unsettling EVP.
Why are you here?
Here it is again. How could you end the life of a spirit? And is the culprit still in this place? I don't think I'd stick around. Shire, England, Taxel Lodge boarding school was so haunted that they had to shut it down. Upon entering, the YouTube team Explore Beyond immediately hears a disturbance.
To itself. As soon as we got in here, we heard like a very strange noise. We were waiting for them, we were setting up, and it came from sort of where we are now, maybe upstairs. There was like a loud bang, wasn't there? Was it a loud bang?
The bang or like massive footstep heavy.
They continue onward anyway, and soon enough hear another noise.
Can you make a noise?
Can you hear that?
Yeah, up so. Yeah.
Give us a sign of where you are.
Multiple paranormal devices are triggered sequentially.
Can you touch one of the other two for us, please?
One behind you.
Yeah. Thank you.
That
you?
360.
It's not you, was it?
It's like the spirit ran through the rooms, setting off one after the other. When they ask the spirit to set one off again, they listen.
Let's see you set one more device off.
Thank you for that.
They hear noises, and the devices are triggered frequently.
What was that? Is that them? It's gone off, look, it's gone. Oh my. Both of them. Flick that light up, sorry.
Then they hear glass crunching and footsteps.
I could hear foot. That came through there that time. What was that?
That was like walking.
Yeah.
And again.
It's footsteps.
Here next to me. Yeah. I imagine seeing a rat there or something there because it sounded like something's walking.
There's a tapping at the window.
That was really loud on that window. And again.
There definitely seems to me to be something lurking around this boarding school. I believe Japanese stigmatized property has been abandoned for a reason. YouTube channel Fourth Wall shares this footage captured inside. Watch the back shelf on the left. Something falls off for no good reason. After the residents moved from the place, another security camera captures a door opening in the now empty room. It looks like a figure is standing near the doorway. There is something in this stigmatized home, and it seems to me it doesn't want living people here. It has succeeded in ridding the home of them. If you liked this video, check out Fourth Wall for more. Experiences unearthly evidence at the historic Hutchinson house. On the staircase, they capture an EVP that chills them to the bone. This is made even creepier by the backstory that this home is rumored to have been the site of someone taking a person's life. In another room, their K2 meters are triggered, and they receive a mysterious message through a spirit app.
Cigar.
You like smoking cigars?
This too is something that the owner had experienced. A random whiff of cigars in the home. The baby doll appears to trigger the most K2 activity. Something evil is clearly attached to it.
Turn it off. Don't leave.
It's not her. Anything that's negative in this house isn't welcome. Negative entities in this house.
But the most horrifying capture is yet to come. Keep an eye on the mirror in the corner of the room. Something is reflected in it, and yet no one is in the room. It's this piece of evidence that has me convinced a terrible event occurred in this place. Is haunting her. YouTube team Paranormal Nightmare TV series investigates, and their video footage captures an EVP whispering. With Sean inside on a solo investigation, the demon requests someone else.
I came to the kitchen like you wanted.
Rocky.
I'm sitting here trying to set this camera up so I can sit over here on the couch. What, you want Rocky in here? I just feel so freaking weak right now.
A little later, the music box is triggered.
No way. And that freaking alarm like hardly ever goes off. Are you in here with me right now?
And it keeps going off.
In this cabinet, they call the death cabinet because there's several urns with ashes in it. Dude, that thing keeps going off.
On another camera, they capture what sounds like a woman's gasp. When he asks the spirit to make its presence known, he hears another female voice.
Presence known.
Well, that's unnecessary. He then hears knocking right behind him.
I heard something knocking in there.
When he goes to investigate, the knocking occurs again, and then a very intelligent message is offered.
Who was that? I really, really, really do not want to go back here, but I'm going.
I made that sound.
No effing way. Holy.
There is some wild activity in this place, and I do believe there's a demon here. According to the guys, their investigation put an end to the activity, so thankfully, they were able to. Rion of the YouTube team, Staffordshire Paranormal Explorers, captures this EVP while on her solo vigil there.
Give me a tap, give me a bang. You can use my energy.
Did you hear it? There's a subtle female hum. Although this hum is very quiet, it's definitely there. I can hear it. Others in the comments agree that the screaming house is an active place, and this evidence suggests to me that a female spirit is its keeper. Believe us, and here is more proof. Redditor Warning No 9188 writes that their dog passed away last month, and now their security camera has captured strange happenings on 2 separate occasions, both during the same day and without explanation. On both occasions, a cart on the Redditor's back deck appears to move on its own. Some in the comments believe it's the dog returned, others think that's wishful thinking. While many are saying it looks windy out, all I can see is one small leaf move on the step. The Redditor also says the cart is very heavy. So what is this? The wind or a very loyal dog returned from the afterlife? Out in your sleep, remember, you may be lashing out at a ghost. Redditor Flimsy Masked Dawn shares this footage of a man's sleep being disturbed in a horrific way. According to the comments, the original source of this footage is YouTuber Lance Stewart. What is pulling this man from his bed? Some are saying it's been faked. But if this is real, I'd probably be screaming like that too. I think this video might have me sleeping on the floor. Thumbnail from El Gap. The video's original source is unknown. What you see is a woman clearly out of her senses.
A oração se torna mais poderosa quando é em latim, né? Segura aqui. Vou fazer só isso.
As she contorts her body, the terror grows.
Joga água benta, com fé, gente. Com fé, com fé. Com fé, gente. Com fé, gente. Isso. Isso, ela não vai te atacar não, gente. Fé, gente. Não cai na dela.
She's very clearly possessed.
Ai, nossa. 3 years.
Or maybe she just has a stiffness in her neck with It's hard to tell what is going on from afar, but this definitely looks to me like a dark ritual, and as it continues, it grows louder. things get hot as they start playing with fire. Then it seems like they spot him, and he quickly starts making his way out of the cemetery. After fleeing the scene, the figures catch up with him. He manages to escape them again.
Allá está un carro parado, raza.
But if I were him, I'd start running. I don't know what kind of ritual these figures were engaging in, but I wouldn't put it past them to offer a huge